I am totally psyched because we just introduced the new ComicBase 2015 and I get to be the one to tell you about all the cool new stuff in it. Well, the first thing you have to know about ComicBase 2015 is that it's huge. It's the world's largest database of comic books, with information and current pricing on almost 600,000 different comics. That's virtually every comic that's been published in the English language since 1878, and it's got a ton of foreign comics as well. We build in all this data so that tracking your own collection is as easy as just marking off the comics you have. ComicBase keeps current pricing on everything, so you'll instantly know what you've got and what your collection's worth. And ComicBase 2015 comes with a free year of weekly updates to keep you up to date with new issues and changes to market prices. Our 3-DVD ComicBase Archive Edition now includes cover art for almost 400,000 comics. This makes it easy to identify comics and variants and lets you include cover images on your checklists and reports. So what does 400,000 comic books look like? Well, if you laid them all end to end, it would stretch all the way from our offices here at 95 South Market Street in beautiful downtown San Jose, all the way down the street here, over to the right, and I think we're gonna need a car. So now we're heading down Highway 280 in California's Silicon Valley, the tech capital of the world. And you have to imagine that we're driving on comic books the entire time, and we're about to pass by Apple's headquarters here up on the left, and I think we'll stop by and say hi. So here we are at One Infinite Loop, Apple's headquarters, and according to Google Maps, we've gone 9.8 miles, which is nowhere close to as far as we need to go. So let's see Google. So here we are at the Googleplex, home of Google out in Mountain View. And according to Google Maps, we got a long way to go.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No. We've driven all the way to Ghirardelli Square in San Francisco, California, overlooking the beautiful Bay Bridge. My cameraman is happy now because I bought him ice cream. We're now on the Bay Bridge approaching Treasure Island, and the covers that are in ComicBase 2015 Archive Edition was started from all the way back in 95 South Market Street to just about here. That's 64.7 miles worth of comic books. That is a lot of comics. Feature-wise, ComicBase 2015 is all about being able to take your comics with you when you're on the go. To try it out, we're in front of one of my favorite comic stores, Lee's Comics in Mountain View, California. Let's do some shopping. Probably my favorite new feature of ComicBase 2015 is the My Comics web app. Just go to my.comicbase.com to access it on your mobile device. At the top, I've got a list of my comics which I created using ComicBase's Save to Web command. We work some mojos, so this will handle really large collections. I've been collecting comic books since I was a paper boy, so now I've got about 50,000 comic books myself. And the reports will format themselves for whatever device you view them on. For instance, if I'm on a narrow device like an iPhone, it shows a really streamlined view. But on a wider device like a tablet or an iPhone turned on its side, you can see a more detailed listing. Since it's a web app, you can add My Comics to your device just by clicking the Add to Home Screen button. Then click Add, and it appears just like any other app. Afterward, I can launch it just by tapping on its icon, and it works like any other app, except I did need to go to an app store to install it, and I can use it on any computer, smartphone, or tablet, including your iPhone, iPad, your Windows device, Android device, even a BlackBerry. And one of the things I love most about My Comics is now I can not only look up my comic books when I'm on the road, but I can also add them as well. Just tap the Look Up Comics icon, then either type the comic book's title and issue number, or just click the camera icon over there, and take a picture of the comic book's barcode. It pulls up all the detailed information on that comic book, and if I scroll to the bottom, I can add it to my collection as well. Or, with the new live reports in ComicBase 2015, I can also just click on an item in a report or checklist to get more information on that comic, or even add it to my collection. Then, the next time I'm at my laptop or desktop, I can just use the Internet menu's Check for Sales or Purchases command to have it automatically sync up my mobile purchases. There's a ton of other great stuff in ComicBase 2015, including new grading notes, update options, and even some new powers for our friend Sidekick. Check out the latest edition of ComicBase Confidential, our newsletter, and read all about it. Thanks again for joining us on this road trip, and we'll see you next time.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No. Okay.